This space is for you. If today feels heavy, like everything is falling apart, maybe you don't want to do anything, so you lie in bed scrolling mindlessly through your phone, hoping to feel something, anything. But pause for a moment. What have you been telling yourself today? Were your words filled with frustration, doubt, or exhaustion? Did you say things like, "I can't handle this," or "Nothing ever goes right for me"? The way you speak to yourself in difficult moments matters more than you realize. Your words are not just thoughts passing through your mind. They are shaping your reality, reinforcing what you believe about yourself and your life. But what if, instead of feeding the cycle of negativity, you could use words to shift your energy, even just a little? What if, in your lowest moments, you had phrases that could bring you back to yourself? Words that offer comfort, strength, and hope. Because even on the hardest days, the way you speak to yourself can be the very thing that saves you. This too shall pass, all is well. There are moments in life when everything feels overwhelming, when the weight of emotions seems unbearable, and when you wonder if things will ever get better. In these moments, it is easy to believe that the struggle will last forever, that the pain will never fade, and that you are stuck in a storm with no end in sight. But my dear, nothing lasts forever. Not joy, not sorrow, not even the darkest of nights. Just as the seasons change and the tides shift, so too do our emotions, our challenges, and our circumstances. I once met a woman who felt lost after a painful breakup. She told me, "I don't think I will ever feel whole again. It's like my heart is permanently broken." She had convinced herself that her pain would last a lifetime, that she would never move on, that joy was something she had lost forever. But time, as it always does, worked its quiet magic. Each day her heart mended a little more, and one morning, months later, she woke up and realized she had gone an entire day without feeling that unbearable ache. That was the moment she knew this too had passed. Pain often tricks us into believing it is eternal, but it is not. The same way a storm rages and then clears, emotions rise and fall. No matter what you are facing, it is temporary. It may not feel that way now, but there will come a day when the weight lifts, when the light returns, when you breathe in and realize that you have moved through it. And the more you remind yourself of this truth, the easier it becomes to endure the difficult moments with grace. Think of a river flowing effortlessly toward the ocean. It does not resist the rocks in its path. It moves around them. It does not stop when it encounters an obstacle. It finds another way forward. Your life is like that river. You are always moving, always evolving, always finding your way, even when it does not feel like it. Holding on to the belief that this too shall pass is like allowing the current to carry you instead of struggling against it. When you feel lost, remind yourself, I have been through challenges before, and I have survived. I have faced darkness, and I have found the light again. I trust that this too will pass, because it always does. The sun always rises after the longest night, and you will rise too. If you are struggling right now, take a deep breath and place your hand over your heart. Speak to yourself as you would to someone you love. Whisper, I am safe, I am loved, and all is unfolding as it should. Let those words settle within you. Let them become your anchor in the storm. Because no matter what you are facing, you are stronger than you know, and this too shall pass. I accept whatever feeling I have. I sit with it and listen to it. Well, yes, This is one of the most powerful shifts you can make, to stop running from your emotions and instead welcome them like an old friend. For so long, many of us have been taught to suppress, ignore, or fight against what we feel. We label emotions as good or bad, acceptable or unacceptable. But what if we stopped resisting and simply allowed ourselves to feel? What if we treated our emotions with the same compassion we would offer a child who is scared or hurt? A dear friend once confided in me, "I wish I could just skip the sadness. If I start feeling it, I'm afraid it will never go away." Her fear was not uncommon. Many of us believe that allowing emotions to surface will overwhelm us. But the truth is, feelings are like waves. They rise, peak, and eventually recede. When we suppress them, we trap them inside, where they fester and manifest as tension, exhaustion, or even illness. But when we acknowledge them, they soften. When we sit with them, they teach us what we need to know. Your emotions are messengers. Every feeling carries wisdom, even the painful ones. Sadness may be telling you that something needs to be released. Anger may be showing you where your boundaries have been crossed. Fear may be inviting you to step outside of your comfort zone. Instead of pushing these feelings away, what if you sat with them? What if, instead of running from them, you listened? Imagine sitting by a river, watching the water flow. Some days the current is gentle and clear. Other days it is stormy and wild. But no matter what, the river keeps moving. Your emotions are like that river. They do not define you, and they do not last forever. When you allow them to come and go without resistance, they lose their grip on you. You are not your emotions. You are the awareness behind them. One way to practice this is through mindful presence. The next time a difficult emotion arises, take a deep breath and say to yourself, "I see you. I hear you. I accept you." Instead of pushing it away, imagine holding space for it, just as you would for a dear friend who needs comfort. Feel it in your body. Where does it live? Does it feel heavy in your chest? Tight in your throat? Bring your breath to that space, allowing it to soften. It is in acceptance that healing begins. The more you listen to your emotions, the more you will understand yourself. The more you allow your feelings to exist without judgment, the more inner peace you will cultivate. And with time, you will come to see that no emotion is too big to handle. No feeling is permanent, and no experience defines you. You are not broken. You are simply unfolding. So take a deep breath. Place your hand over your heart and whisper to yourself, "I accept myself exactly as I am in this moment with all that I feel." Let this be your truth. Let this be your path to freedom. I am doing the best I can, and that is enough. Indeed, this is a truth we often forget. In a world that constantly pushes us to do more, be more, and achieve more, it is easy to believe that what we are doing is never enough. We set impossibly high standards for ourselves, comparing our progress to others, measuring our worth against unrealistic expectations. And when we fall short, as we inevitably do, we become our harshest critics. But let me ask you this. Would you ever speak to a friend the way you speak to yourself? Would you ever tell someone you love that their best isn't enough? Of course not. You would reassure them, encourage them, remind them of their strengths. Why then do we deny ourselves the same kindness? There was a woman I knew who carried the weight of self-doubt for years, convinced that she was never enough. She had devoted herself tirelessly to her family, her work, her responsibilities. Yet at the end of each day, all she saw were the things she had not done. I should have been more patient with my children. I should have worked harder. I should have done more. The word should was weighing on her like a heavy chain, trapping her in a cycle of self-doubt. When I asked her to pause and acknowledge all the love she had given, all the moments she had shown up despite exhaustion, she began to cry. She had never stopped to appreciate herself. She had never realized that she was already doing enough. Self-criticism does not make you better. It only makes you weary. There is a difference between striving for growth and punishing yourself for not being perfect. Growth is gentle, patient, and understanding. Self-criticism is harsh, unkind, and relentless. If you constantly tell yourself that your best isn't good enough, you will always feel like you are failing, no matter how much you accomplish. Imagine a child learning to walk. They stumble, they fall, they get back up. We do not scold them for not running yet. We celebrate each tiny step. We know that growth takes time, that mastery is a process. You are that child. You are learning, growing, evolving at your own pace. And every step, no matter how small, is worth celebrating. There is a soft kind of power in self-compassion. The world teaches us that we must push harder, achieve more, constantly improve. But true healing comes in knowing that you are already enough. That right now, in this very moment, you are worthy of love, of rest, of kindness. The universe does not demand perfection from you. It simply asks that you honor the effort you are already making. Think of the way a tree grows. It does not rush, does not force itself to be taller, does not compare its branches to the trees beside it. It simply grows day by day in its own time. It bends with the wind but does not break. It does not ask itself if it is growing fast enough. It just allows itself to be. What if you gave yourself the same grace? What if you allowed yourself to exist without constantly needing to prove your worth? Sometimes, doing your best simply means getting through the day. It means showing up even when you are exhausted. It means taking one small step forward, even when progress feels slow. It means being kind to yourself, even when your instinct is to criticize. Healing is not about achieving something grand. It is about making peace with yourself in the present moment. If you ever find yourself questioning whether you are enough, pause. Take a breath. Reflect on all the challenges you have overcome, all the moments you have kept going despite the doubts, all the ways you have shown love to yourself and to others. You are not failing. You are growing, evolving, becoming. And that is always enough. I am not my thoughts, they come and go like clouds. Isn't it fascinating how a single thought can feel so powerful, so consuming, yet a few hours later it vanishes as if it never existed? The mind is like the sky, vast and limitless, while our thoughts are merely passing clouds. Some are light and wispy, bringing warmth and clarity. Others are heavy and dark, carrying storms of doubt and fear. But no matter how strong the storm, the sky itself remains unchanged, always present, always steady. You are not the passing storm. You are the sky that holds it. There was a time when I believed every thought I had was true. If my mind told me I wasn't good enough, I believed it. If it whispered that I would fail, I accepted it as fact. But then I learned something life-changing. Thoughts are not truth. They are habits. They are shaped by past experiences, old fears, and unconscious conditioning. And just as a habit can be broken, so too can the grip of negative thoughts. Imagine standing by a river. watching the water flow. Some leaves drift gently past while others get caught in whirlpools. But you are not the leaves. You are simply watching them. Your thoughts work the same way. Some will lift you, some will weigh you down, but you do not have to chase them, nor do you need to believe every single one. The moment you recognize that you are the observer of your mind, not its prisoner, you reclaim your power. Thoughts only have power when we give them meaning. A single negative thought does not define your worth. It does not dictate your future. What if instead of fighting your thoughts, you became curious about them? What if instead of judgment, you offered yourself understanding? When a thought arises that tells you that you are not enough, pause. Ask yourself, is this thought helping me, or is it an old echo of fear? If it is fear, let it pass. Just as the sky does not cling to a storm, you do not need to hold on to every passing thought. Let it float by. Let it dissolve. Let yourself be free. The practice of detachment does not mean suppressing or ignoring your thoughts. It means allowing them to come and go without letting them control you. It is a process of learning to sit with your thoughts without identifying with them. Like the waves in the ocean, they will always rise and fall. But beneath those waves, the ocean remains steady, deep, and untouched. That is who you are, steady, deep, and unshaken. I trust life even when I don't understand it. This is perhaps one of the hardest lessons to embrace, yet one of the most powerful. Life is full of moments that make no sense, setbacks, heartbreaks, unexpected endings. In those moments, it is easy to believe that things are falling apart. But what if they are falling into place? What if the confusion, the uncertainty, the unanswered questions are not roadblocks but redirections? I once knew a man who lost the job he had dedicated years to. At first he was devastated, feeling as though everything he had built had been taken from him. But months later, he found an opportunity that was even better, something he would have never pursued had he stayed where he was. Looking back, he realized that losing his job wasn't the end. It was the beginning. Life knew where he needed to be before he did. Not everything will make sense in the moment. The pieces do not always fit right away. But trust is knowing that even in uncertainty, something greater is unfolding. Trust is understanding that you do not need to have all the answers right now. Trust is surrendering to the flow of life, knowing that even in the unknown you are being guided. Think of a seed buried in the soil. In darkness, it does not yet see the sunlight. It does not know that soon it will break through the ground and reach toward the sky. But it grows anyway. It trusts the process. What if you trusted life in the same way? What if you believed that even in your darkest moments, something beautiful was waiting to emerge? Fear tells us that we must have control, that we must have certainty. But life is not meant to be controlled. It is meant to be experienced. When you loosen your grip, when you let go of the need to force outcomes, you create space for miracles. You make room for unexpected joy, for serendipitous moments, for doors you never even knew existed to open. So the next time you find yourself questioning why something is happening, take a breath. Instead of resisting, try saying, I may not understand this now, but I trust that life is leading me somewhere beautiful. And in time, you will see, it always is. Life is not against you. It is always guiding you toward your highest good. I let go of what I cannot control. You have probably noticed by now, trying to control everything is exhausting. It is like gripping a handful of sand. believing that the tighter you hold it, the more you can keep. But the opposite is true. The tighter you hold on, the faster it slips through your fingers. Life is not meant to be controlled. It is meant to be lived. I used to think that if I just tried hard enough, if I planned every detail, if I anticipated every possible outcome, then everything would go smoothly. But life does not work that way. The unexpected happens. People change. Plans fall apart. And no amount of effort can stop the natural flow of life. At first, I fought this truth. I resisted. I struggled. I tried to fix things that were never mine to fix. But the more I tried to control, the more anxious I became. I was not at peace. I was at war with reality. Then one day, I heard a simple truth that changed me. Let go or be dragged. And it hit me. So much of my suffering came not from the situation itself, but from my refusal to accept it. I was gripping so tightly onto things I could not change that I was missing the beauty of what I could. What if, instead of trying to control everything, I trusted myself to handle whatever came my way? What if I let life unfold naturally, instead of forcing it into a shape it was never meant to take? Letting go does not mean giving up. It does not mean being passive. It means redirecting your energy to what truly matters. You cannot control other people, but you can control your boundaries. You cannot control the past, but you can choose how you carry it. You cannot control every outcome, but you can control how you respond. And that is where your true power lies. When you feel yourself clinging to something beyond your control, take a deep breath and ask, is this mine to hold? If the answer is no, then let it go. Not with anger, not with fear, but with the quiet confidence that life has a way of working itself out. Release the grip. Trust the process. Make space for peace. I am stronger than I think. You may not always feel strong, but strength is not about feeling. It is about showing up again and again, even when things feel impossible. Strength is not loud or forceful. Sometimes it is the quiet resilience of getting through one more day. Someone close to me used to see themselves as fragile, that life's difficulties were too much for them to bear. Every setback felt like proof that they were weak. But I asked them to think back to every single moment when they thought they wouldn't survive, and yet they did. Every challenge they had faced, every heartbreak they had endured, every storm they had walked through, they had survived. And if they had survived all of that, what made them think they would not survive what was ahead? You have already lived through things that once felt unbearable. You have faced moments where you thought you would break, but you didn't. You adapted. You grew. You found a way through. And that is proof of your strength. You do not need to become strong. You already are. Strength is not about never feeling afraid or never struggling. Strength is about knowing that even in your hardest moments, there is something inside you that refuses to give up. It is about trusting that no matter what happens, you will find a way forward because you always have. The next time you doubt yourself, remember this: you are more capable than you realize. You are stronger than you think. And no matter what comes next, you will rise to meet it. I deserve kindness, especially from myself. Well, what about this? Have you ever told yourself, I deserve kindness? Not in the way you say it to others, not in passing, but truly, deeply, as if you were saying it to someone you love. We spend so much of our lives offering comfort, patience, and understanding to others, yet when it comes to ourselves, we hold back. We speak to ourselves in ways we would never dream of speaking to a friend. But why? Why do we believe that kindness is something we must earn, rather than something that is inherently ours to give and receive? There was someone I met who, after every small mistake, would whisper under her breath, "I'm so stupid." It was automatic, as if she had programmed herself to believe that being imperfect meant being unworthy. But one day, I asked her to pause. Would you say that to a child who made a mistake? Would you say that to a friend who was struggling? She shook her head. Of course she wouldn't. Then why, I asked, was she saying it to herself? The truth is, self-kindness is not a luxury. It is a necessity. You cannot pour from an empty cup. You cannot heal if you keep tearing yourself down. Kindness is not about ignoring flaws or pretending everything is perfect. It is about recognizing that you are doing the best you can, and that you are still worthy of love, patience, and care. If you have spent years being your own harshest critic, I invite you to try something different. The next time you make a mistake, place your hand over your heart and say, "I am human, and I am learning. I deserve kindness." See what happens when you extend the same gentleness to yourself that you so freely give to others. Because healing does not begin with punishment. It begins with kindness. One bad day does not mean a bad life. It's so easy to let a single hard moment convince us that everything is falling apart. A bad day at work, an argument with a loved one, an unexpected setback. It can all feel like evidence that life is against us. But take a step back. Would you judge an entire book by a single difficult chapter? Someone shared with me once, "I had such a terrible day. Nothing went right. Maybe my whole life is just one long mistake." But when we looked closer, we saw something else. Yes, his day had been hard, but had his entire life been a mistake? No. He had overcome challenges, created moments of joy, and survived things that once seemed impossible. One difficult moment does not erase all the good that came before it, and it certainly does not determine all that is still to come. Think about the last time you had a bad day. Now think about what came after it. Did the sun not rise again? Did you not wake up to new possibilities? Every day is a fresh start. Every moment is a chance to begin again. So, when you find yourself overwhelmed by a difficult day, pause. Take a breath. Remind yourself that this is just one chapter, not the whole story. There is still so much waiting for you. Keep going. I want you to hear that no matter what has happened today, no matter what thoughts have crossed your mind, all is well. You are not defined by a single bad moment, a single mistake, or a single doubt. Life moves, shifts, and unfolds in ways we do not always understand, but through it all, you are still here. You are still growing. You are still worthy of love, peace, and kindness, especially from yourself. There will be days when things don't make sense, when the weight feels too heavy, and when self-doubt whispers louder than self-love. But even in those moments, something within you remains steady. You have survived every difficult day before this one, and you will rise again. Nothing is permanent, not pain, not fear, not uncertainty. Everything passes, and in its place, new possibilities emerge. Let go of what you cannot control. Be kind to yourself. Trust that life is supporting you in ways you cannot yet see. You are exactly where you need to be. And even if today felt heavy, remember, all is well and all will be well. I am tender and gentle with myself. You are tender and gentle with yourself. I am worth loving. You are worth loving. I am a blessing to the world. You are a blessing to the world. I am safe and secure. You are safe and secure. I am lovable because I exist. You are lovable because you exist. I feel good about myself. You feel good about yourself. I feel good about my life. You feel good about your life. I love and approve of myself. You love and approve of yourself. I feel my oneness with all of life. You feel your oneness with all of life. I care about myself. You care about yourself. I love my world. You love your world. I am all that I can be. You are all that you can be. I love myself more every day. You love yourself more every day. I am at peace within. You are at peace within. I reflect the beauty of life. You reflect the beauty of life. I am self-confident. You are self-confident. I acknowledge my self-worth. You acknowledge your self-worth. I love and approve of myself. You love and approve of yourself. I am wise and wonderful. You are wise and wonderful. I appreciate myself. You appreciate yourself. I work at a job that gives me pleasure. You work at a job that gives you pleasure. I express my feelings. You express your feelings. I am in control of my life. You are in control of your life. I radiate self-respect. You radiate self-respect. I am respected by others. You are respected by others. I have wonderful, loving relationships. You have wonderful, loving relationships. I deserve to be successful. You deserve to be successful. I am successful at everything I do. You are successful at everything you do. My creativity is always in demand. Your creativity is always in demand. I care about myself. You care about yourself. I love my world. You love your world. I deserve good in my life. You deserve good in your life. I am a magnet for miracles. You are a magnet for miracles. I create harmony wherever I go. You create harmony wherever you go. I know how to have fun. You know how to have fun. I allow myself to play every day. You allow yourself to play every day. I am proud of all my accomplishments. You are proud of all your accomplishments. I am filled with positive energy. You are filled with positive energy. I am the treasure I have been seeking. You are the treasure you have been seeking. I cherish myself. You cherish yourself. I am all that I can be. You are all that you can be. I love myself more every day. You love yourself more every day. I am loved by my parents. You are loved by your parents. I am a receptacle of love. You are a receptacle of love. I am safe just being me. You are safe just being you. I am good enough just as I am. You are good enough just as you are. I express my self-confidence and self-worth. You express your self-confidence and self-worth. I am at peace within. You are at peace within. I am pleased with my appearance. You are pleased with your appearance. I am glad to be me. You are glad to be you. I am at home wherever I am. You are at home wherever you are. I admire my mind. You admire your mind. I am a good person. You are a good person. I am inspired by life. You are inspired by life. I experience love wherever I go. You experience love wherever you go. I share my joy with everyone. You share your joy with everyone. I express my joy through singing and dancing. You express your joy through singing and dancing. I take care of my inner child. You take care of your inner child. I am a gift to the world. You are a gift to the world. I am lovable because I exist. You are lovable because you exist. I feel good about myself. You feel good about yourself. I feel good about my life. You feel good about your life. I release the need for self-criticism. You release the need for self-criticism. I speak up for myself. You speak up for yourself. I am comfortable with my power. You are comfortable with your power. I use my power wisely. You use your power wisely. It is easy for me to stand up for myself. I feel my oneness with all of life. You feel your oneness with all of life. I attract praise. You attract praise. I give praise freely. You give praise freely. I am loved by others. You are loved by others. I rejoice in my uniqueness. You rejoice in your uniqueness. I am tender and gentle with myself. You are tender and gentle with yourself. I am worth loving. You are worth loving. I am a blessing to the world. You are a blessing to the world. I am safe and secure. You are safe and secure. I am lovable because I exist. You are lovable because you exist. I feel good about myself. You feel good about yourself. I feel good about my life. You feel good about your life. I love and approve of myself. You love and approve of yourself. I feel my oneness with all of life. You feel your oneness with all of life. I care about myself. You care about yourself. I love my world. You love your world. am all that I can be. You are all that you can be. I love myself more every day. You love yourself more every day. I am at peace within. You are at peace within. I reflect the beauty of life. You reflect the beauty of life. I am self-confident. You are self-confident. I acknowledge my self-worth. You acknowledge your self-worth. I love and approve of myself. You love and approve of yourself. I am wise and wonderful. You are wise and wonderful. I appreciate myself. You appreciate yourself. I work at a job that gives me pleasure. You work at a job that gives you pleasure. I express my feelings. You express your feelings. I am in control of my life. You are in control of your life. I radiate self-respect. You radiate self-respect. I am respected by others. You are respected by others. I have wonderful, loving relationships. You have wonderful, loving relationships. I deserve to be successful. You deserve to be successful. I am successful at everything I do. You are successful at everything you do. My creativity is always in demand. Your creativity is always in demand. I care about myself. You care about yourself. I love my world. You love your world. I deserve good in my life. You deserve good in your life. I am a magnet for miracles. You are a magnet for miracles. I create harmony wherever I go. You create harmony wherever you go. I know how to have fun. You know how to have fun. I allow myself to play every day. You allow yourself to play every day. I am proud of all my accomplishments. You are proud of all your accomplishments. I am filled with positive energy. You are filled with positive energy. I am the treasure I have been seeking. You are the treasure you have been seeking. I cherish myself. You cherish yourself. I am all that I can be. You are all that you can be. I love myself more every day. You love yourself more every day. I am loved by my parents. You are loved by your parents. I am a receptacle of love. You are a receptacle of love. I am safe just being me. You are safe just being you. I am good enough just as I am. You are good enough just as you are. I express my self-confidence and self-worth. You express your self-confidence and self-worth. I am at peace within. You are at peace within. I am pleased with my appearance. You are pleased with your appearance. I am glad to be me. You are glad to be you. I am at home wherever I am. You are at home wherever you are. I admire my mind. You admire your mind. I am a good person. You are a good person. I am inspired by life. You are inspired by life. I experience love wherever I go. You experience love wherever you go. I share my joy with everyone. You share your joy with everyone. I express my joy through singing and dancing. You express your joy through singing and dancing. I take care of my inner child. You take care of your inner child. I am a gift to the world. You are a gift to the world. I am lovable because I exist. You are lovable because you exist. I feel good about myself. You feel good about yourself. I feel good about my life. You feel good about your life. I release the need for self-criticism. You release the need for self-criticism. I speak up for myself. You speak up for yourself. I am comfortable with my power. You are comfortable with your power. I use my power wisely. You use your power wisely. It is easy for me to stand up for myself. I feel my oneness with all of life. You feel your oneness with all of life. I attract praise. You attract praise. I give praise freely. You give praise freely. I am loved by others. You are loved by others. I rejoice in my uniqueness. You rejoice in your uniqueness.